Hey folks, welcome to BurlsSports. Got a nice little preview for you tonight slash this morning, depending on when you're watching this. Got a look through here of the 250 cards that are going to be in our next big mixer break. Of course, featuring the one and only 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle PSA 1. So really nice PSA 1 example, great opportunity to own really a grail card for many collectors. Even in a one condition, going to be a great addition for somebody. So Mixer Break's going to go on sale on Friday, February. It is June. That's what I get for recording late at night. June 23rd at 4 p.m. Central Time. So spots, 250 spots in this break. Every spot gets a card. Every card is either, well, they're all graded. A handful of them are autographed index cards that are all slabbed by Beckett. So I'm gonna show you what we got. 250 bucks a spot. Of course, some really fantastic cards as you see in front of us. Some more I'm going to show you, and some cool cards that maybe the value is not quite there as well. But we'll take a look. So of course that Mantle's feature card. We've got a good number of Hall of Fame rookies, over 100 of them. And so Pee Wee Reese, Killebrew, a couple of Bretts. One's a 7, one's a 4. Johnny Bench rookie, 4.5. Sparky Anderson rookie, that's a 4. I think we got a couple of Mazes. Here's one that's a 4.5. Sutton 7. Here's another fantastic card. 54 Johnston's Cookies, Hank Aaron. Absolutely great regional rookie of Hammer and Hank. One of my favorite cards of Hank. PSA 1 condition, but still great card. I got a Carlton rookie. It's a 2. There are a couple of Schmidts in the break as well. 3 Schmidts actually. Here's a 5 and a 3.5. To go along with 9 Tony Gwynn. So the cards do range pretty widely in years. We dip all the way into, there are a good number of Tito 6s in this break, all the way up to, I think Albert Pujols Ichiro rookies are the newest cards in the break. So good span. Not all Hall of Famers, but certainly nobodies. Let's say we'll move a few more stacks over here. You can see got Billy Williams here. It's 5. Dave Winfield's a 7. Eddie Murray, 7. Some of these aren't going to focus great because they're still in sleeves. Carlton Fisk. Fisk here is a 6. And there's a Frank Thomas, PSA 9. Got the Pujols Ichiro that I mentioned. Picked this one up not too long ago. Oh, both of these. Got some tape on them still. What are you going to do? But Piazza, at least it's painter's tape, right? And Big Mo, PSA 9s. Jeter 7.5 on the SP foil. Kubek. let's see, we've got a few Griffies here. We've got a couple of 7s and an 8. There's that other Maz. He's a 6. And then a good number of autographed, Hall of Fame rookies as well. I mentioned with the last with those 65 we did a couple of weeks ago. I mentioned I got a bunch more that we would take a look at. So got a couple of Cepedas here. Jim Cott, 10 on the auto. These are all authenticated and holdered mostly by Beckett on the autographs. A couple of PSAs and maybe one SGC. So there's Fergie Jenkins. Got Jim Palmer. There's Sutton. Raleigh Fingers here. Follow that up with a Rod Carew. Not a rookie, but still slabbed autograph. That did remind me. Seeing the Raleigh there. We do have this nice Reggie. Autograph rookie, so that'll be a great hit for somebody. Got Simmons here. A couple of Simmons, 3 Simmons. We got a couple of Fisks. That's where the SGC comes in. So one Beckett, one SGC. Gossage. A couple of Winfields. And again, the break listing will have a full checklist available of exactly who you can hit. So it won't be any mystery. And I'll post a link to that as well shortly to go along with the video. But here we'll show a few more of the really nice autos. Here's a nice Griffey. There's a dual Bench Tompkins. Pretty sweet Schmidt. And Lou Brock. Of course, to have epic cards like that, you got to have some that, the value's not quite there, but still some cool guys. So got a few Wade Boggs autograph rookies in here. And then there are a handful of autograph cards that aren't rookies. Like we got the Feller here. Rizzuto, not a rookie. Obviously, those are 80s reprints, but still cool to have the slabbed autographs. A few tough managers. There's Bobby Bonilla, second year. Then we got Tony Gwynn, whose autographs, of course, a little tough. Got a Rose, Lasorda, LaRussa, Sparky Anderson. Let's see. What else do we have here? Yeah, here's some There's 53 Bowman Rizzuto and a 3. We've got Robin Roberts. 52 Tops. We got a Roy Campanella. Let's see, we got a Stan the Man, Musial. A few more autographs to take a look at. Here's Sandy Alomar rookie. Schilling. Here's Moises Alou. Mike Mussina. A few of those, different cards. There's a Whitey Ford front row autograph. Luis Gonzalez. Let's see, we got a few more vintage here. Let's see, so we got Hank Aaron, Clemente, another Aaron, this one's a 3. We got a 48 Leaf Rizzuto. '59 Clemente, K-Line, Yaz, Mays. There's a 64 Mantle Authentic. Gil Hodges, gorgeous card, PSA 4. Ernie Banks, Brooks Robinson, 7 and 6 on those. Then let's see, we'll look at a few more of these autos before we dive into some of the older cards. So these are your last of the 90s. You got a few Carlos Delgado autograph rookies, but then you got a Frank Robinson from Ballpark Franks. Sparky Anderson, Upper Deck Classics signed card. And then we'll take a look at these index cards that are signed and slabbed. Which should be pretty cool. Got a Brooks Robinson, Jim Hunter, the old Catfish, Gary Carter, Wade Boggs, we got Steve Garvey, Eddie Murray, Andre Dawson, got another Brooks Robinson. Let's see, we got Alan Trammell, we've got Bruce Sutter. So, almost covers us for the autograph cards. I think I got one more hanging out here somewhere. But we'll jump into some of the older cards in the break. As I mentioned before, there's some T206s, lots of pre-war cards, as a matter of fact. So here's a T201 Mecha Double Folders, PSA 4. So nice example. A couple of nice stars here with 4D play ball. Got Christy Mathewson in a 5. Nap Lajoie in a 5. Kid Elberfield, 2.5. Lennox is a 2. Ferguson, 3. Rudolph, 1. Got Jim Stevens, Art Fletcher, Whit Conroy. A couple of Hall of Famers to go along with it. So backs, I believe, are Piedmont, Sweet Cap, and handful of Polar Bears. And here's Chief Bender, PSA 2. Pickering, Egan, Carr. So you can see, always fun to have a nice group of T206s. Some good stuff, for sure. Moran, Slagle, Clino, Stevens. Stevens here's fun because he's miscut in a way that you've got part of the other team's name. I mean, it's a double name. You can see Stevens, St. Louis Americans just above it there. So it's a wide miscut, cut the bottom off of the print above him. Doc White, Herzog for New York, Cross, Groom. Let's see here. Yeah, one more T206. Mordecai Brown, 2.5. A good number of T205s as well. So T205s are gold borders. Yeah, we'll get to those in a second. Looks like I got a few other stars to gander at from the 50s or 60s. So we got Clemente here in a 2.5 from 57. We've got Willie Mays as a 7 from the 70 Kellogg's. Robin Roberts, 52 tops, PSA 3. Oh, there's Cal Ripken rookie. Then we got a bunch of Diamond Stars, so some nice grades here, even though they're, common cards, but they're 6s, so pretty sweet. Manouche, he's not a common necessarily. And 34 Gowdy, Homer Peel, high number. Got some caramel cards as well, some E93s, 5s, and 6s. These aren't exactly organized at this point, so here's some E95s. But some nice presentation on some of these. There's T20, it's labeled a T206. That's T205 gold border. Some more T205s here. Got Bates as a 3, Richie, and there's an E96 Chief Myers. So E96, those are Philadelphia caramels. That's the back on those. There's Quinn, Payne, Oaks. Believe it or not, we are nearing the end. Just another 30 some odd cards to look at. So I will kind of glide through some of these. There's some more nice looking Diamond Stars. Just gives you a solid idea of what to expect in this break. Certainly only one person, only one spot out of 250 spots is going to take home that mantle. So you want to see what else is out there, what other fish are in the sea that we're casting the line into. So Koufax here is 60 tops, of course, PSA 5, really nice example. Then we got a 33 Gowdy Manouche, also a 3, then some 68s. So there's just a Brock 5, Willie Mays, of course that's slipping down in this old Beckett holder, but he's a 6, nice crisp card. 61s, we've got Brooksy, Whitey, and Warren. Then here we've got some really nice 33 Gowdies. These are Some of that group I um, showed in the PSA reveal that I picked up last summer. So really nice color on these. In general, they're 3 to, I think any are more than a 4. Um, 3, 3.5, 3, 3.5. No, just 3.5s. Okay. And there's a leech. 35 Gaudy, the 4-in-1s. So still your same images from 33, but just transpose 4 players per card. Cropped it out a little. There's 34 Worldwide Gum, Eddie Morgan, PSA 1 there. Then we got some more T205s here. Sheen for the Rustlers. Leary. Oh, Lennox. I pulled him out of the break, I think, because he was a little too rough. Kraus. Maybe it was Crow I pulled out. I can't remember. I have to go back and look. One of those I pulled out. Gasper. Diggert. Barry. Here's the Cine 95. Devlin. Sam Crawford. McIntyre. There we go. There's Mr. Eddie Collins. He's a nice one. Followed up by Johnny Evers. Gorgeous portraits. Love the artwork here. Chief Myers again. We had an E96 earlier that was a 1. This one looks a little nicer. Aerolanis. All right, Buck Herzog here. Fielding pose. Oops, bumped the camera there. E96s. Knapp Rucker. Tubby Spencer. Johnny Evers. Hugh Jennings. Gibson. This is the E93. I think that's the only E93. Lefty O'Doul. PSA 2 on the 33 Gaudy. All right. Another Killebrew here. This one's a 2. And 55 Willie Mays, a 1. Jackie Robinson, 1. With a mark. Yeah, right there on the back. Ted Williams, see there, he's a mark on the side, but 1. Duke Snyder, 1. So nice little run of 55 tops, low grade here. Ed Matthews, 1.5. Ernie Banks is a 1. Here's one you don't see every day, T213 coupon. Coupon cigarettes. You see there, back damage, heavy creasing, give it a 1. Got Dan Howley, PSA 2 on that 33 Gaudy. Really nice Phil Rizzuto, SGC 6. And a few more stars to take a gander at. Killebrew 73, just one of my favorite Killebrew cards, PSA 6. We got a 62 All-Star Willie for PSA 6, 5.5 K-line. And let's see, we'd be remiss to not have a couple more Mickey Mantles hanging around here. So we've got a couple of 68s. So here's an SGC 3 and a PSA 3. Uh, 58 All-Star Mantle. This one's a 4.5. 57 Willie Mays is a 4. And 62 Post Mantle. Authentic. Of course, these were all hand cut. And then 83 Donruss Hall of Fame Heroes. Hank Aaron autographed card. Fantastic stuff. And the last one we'll do a close-up of is that K-Line autograph rookie, which really nice clean auto. Always nice if you can snag autographed Hall of Fame cards from the 50s. And we'll take a last gander at the 52 Mantle. Really fantastic card. Can't get enough of it. But that'll do it. That gives you a firm idea. There's maybe 5 or 6 other cards that I didn't show just because I didn't have them handy. But gives you a firm idea of what to expect in terms of the quality of cards, the type of cards, the breadth of years. We got a handful of autographed index cards in here that are slabbed. We got a lot of Hall of Fame autographed rookies. We got a bunch of pre-war. We got a bunch of just general rookies. We're all over the board with this break, mostly just in an effort to get you a shot at this Mantle. I figured I needed to get to 250 cards just so we get that price point down to $250 per spot. So it'll be a great day for somebody who takes home that one, some other decent consolation prizes throughout. And again, break goes on sale on the 23rd of June at 4 p.m. Central Time. We'll start out with a spot limit and let that ride for about a week, and we'll see where we're at, and then open it up if we've still got any left at the end of June. So keep an eye out, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're here on YouTube if you haven't already. Appreciate your time, appreciate your attention, and hope you had something to your collection that gives you just a little bit of joy. This is Burl signing off.